Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is your host with the most, Mike the Mouth Matasso. And this week we're going to talk about me. That's right, because I don't know what the fuck's going on at the World Series this week, because I've been busy since the last time I left you guys. Last Thursday, I had the 5K 08, which I lasted 3 days in, got fucked again. I'm going to talk about the $50,000 horse event, which I went all the way 4 days in and got fucked again. And then we're going to take your phone calls, because that's all we could do today, because I don't know what else is going on in the poker world, because I've been busy. Next on the Mouthpiece. All right, we're going to talk about me. Started off on Friday with the 5K Omaha 8 or better. Shitty structure as always, but I played really well. I got myself where I was really never had any chips. I was short chipped almost the entire tournament. I doubled up early, that's about it. And Phil Hummus made a big bet with Phil Ivey. I don't know if y'all heard about that. But I got 13-1 to make the final table and 35-1 to win the tournament. And I worked my ass off. I got myself actually up to third in chips with 22 people to go after making two of the best laydowns I ever made in my life, where I actually laid down an ace-deuce-3 pre-flop and an ace-3-5 king pre-flop in a spot where I would have gone broke both times. I took the 40,000 in short chips and ran it up to 190, which put me third in chips, and really thought it was my tournament to win. And I really, with the blind structure and stuff, I lost 1.5 pots and was out the door. It all came down to a hand where I thought the guy was bluff betting a dry ace, and I had queens up, and I didn't follow through and calm down, and that's what he had, and that was pretty much the difference in the tournament. And that was real disappointing for me, because I really truly believe I'm the best Omaha high-low player tournament in the world. I thought I played great. I don't think I could have possibly played any better. And Ivy got off the hook for $480,000, which we had him dead. But that was the 5K 08. Now we're going to talk about the $50,000 horse, where I ponied up $50,000 to play Hold'em Omaha Raz Stud and Stud 8 or better. For all of you out there that say Mike Matasso doesn't play mixed games, they don't know shit. I've been playing horse my whole life. It's my best game. And I really had high hopes on the horse tournament coming off this really unlucky 08 tournament. I basically, in the horse tournament, really never jumped to big leads. I drew the worst table in the joint on the first tape and got smashed with the deck late in the day and found my way to 178,000, which put me about 8th or 9th in chips. When I drew day two, I drew day two again where I drew the worst table in the joint and struggled all day and hit a nice little Raz rush at the end of day two to get to about 456,000 and again kept me about 8th in chips. So after day 1 and 2 of the 50K horse, I found myself in 8th or the top 8, probably about 8th or 9th place both days. And day 3 came up, and lo and behold, I drew the worst table in the joint again. And, you know, it was really amazing that I drew the worst table 3 straight times. And a lot of people say, well, there's just not that many good tables. But there was plenty of good tables in the event. I maneuvered my way through day 3 after, again, drawing the worst table in the house. And found myself going into day 4 with 21 people to go with 700,000 in chips, which again kept me in 8th place. So I basically was, at the end of day 1, 2, and 3, in 8th place. That is a real consistent basis. Even though I never made a move upward, I never made a move downward, my chip stacks stayed where they needed to be to really get me a shot at the final table and give me a shot at this tournament. I went into day 4, first 10 off the deck. Everybody folds for the bring it in stud. He raises with a queen up. I re-raise with split kings with an ace. 4th street, he catches the 5 of hearts. He's got queen 5 of hearts. I catch a king, 4. I lead out. He raises me. Now I'm thinking maybe flush draw. I call. You know, it's now 5th street, I catch a 10. He catches a 7. I lead out again. He raises me. Now I'm thinking he's got 2 pair. You know, queen's up. And now I'm thinking maybe even rolled up, but I'm thinking, well, God, if, doubtful he's rolled up. I mean, he's probably got queens up. I call. Now, 6th Street, I hit 3 kings. And I'm getting, right when I hit the king, I'm ready to bet, but lo and behold, he hits a queen. So now I check, and he checks. So now I'm thinking, well, now he had a flush draw and a pair of 7s maybe when he popped me on 5, and now he's got queens up and a flush draw. So now on 7th Street, I hit a brick, and there's no reason for me to check, because if he's on a flush draw, he knows I got 3 kings. He's on a flush draw. He's not gonna call unless he hits. So I check it. He bets it, and I make a crying call. And the thing is, he had pocket aces, and he made aces and queens when I made 3 kings, which, in all honesty, I was behind on all streets except for 6th Street. But, why do I got to get cooler like that? Now I take the lead on 6th, and he's got 3 wins for a $642,000 pot. And after that hand, it was just a up and down day, and it just wasn't meant to be. And I got 16th place. Very big disappointment not making the final table. I've bubbled 3 final tables now, and hopefully I'll get this thing done. I promised a 3rd bracelet. I've really had a chance at 3 bracelets this tournament, and I've got 0 final tables to show for it. So hopefully things will turn around, and that's what's going on. And now, we're going to take my favorite part of the show, the phone call segment. You get a chance to talk to Mike the Mouth directly. I hope we have more calls than last week. If we don't, I'm going to be pissed off. Here we go.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, I was wondering, do you think the internet gambling law will affect like deposits or withdrawals as well?
Well, more deposits than it is withdrawals. The companies it's not as easy to withdraw, but the companies have no problems sending out checks to people. The biggest problem is going to be definitely putting money into the accounts.
So for us winning players, it won't really affect us?
Nah, not really. I always tell people, don't worry about getting your money out. Worry about finding ways to make sure you have money in.
Do you think that the dogs have really shrunk up since probably most of them are American?
Yeah, but, there's the WTO, World Trade Organization, just got 3 more countries involved, and they're really making a big lawsuit against the United States. And I don't see how the law won't get overturned here real shortly. So, we'll see what happens.
All right, well, I wanted to thank you for teaching me how to trap people instead of just bet them out, and good luck in the future.
Hey, thanks so much, and thanks for the call.
Yep, bye.
All right. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mike.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right.
What's going on?
Nothing. What I wanted to know, well, first of all, I want to say I think you're a great player. I watch you all the time. I love you, man. You're great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. What I wanted to ask you is, I've been playing poker for a while. I get, the worst beats. It's ridiculous. And I see you, and I say, wow, it's like the same thing happens to him, How do you deal with that?
You just got to deal with it and just go to the next day. It's part of the game, man. It's tough life,
Is there anything you say to yourself, some positive thing you say to yourself?
Yeah, I say fucking. You know what I say? I say fucking poker sucks shit. Why do I do this shit? And then I get off after I get it rammed up my ass, and then I wash my face, jump in the pool, come back out, and take it up the ass again. But that's just part of the game. If you want to do this sick living that we do, that's what you got to deal with.
Yeah, man. Wow, that's what I was thinking. There's really nothing you can really tell yourself, You just got to go on with the best hand, and hopefully it holds up.
That's it.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Well, thanks for the call, man. I call anytime.
All right.
You got it. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mikey.
How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Not doing so bad.
Good.
Yeah.
What can I do for you today?
Questions for you.
Go ahead.
One is based on pot odds and converting outs and.
Yeah. Let me tell you something about pot odds. They're fucking overrated.
They are?
Yeah. Believe me, the pot odds means nothing when you're behind. I don't care if you're getting 3-1 on your money and you're 3-1 dog. You want to put your money in when your life's on the line, 3-1 dog to try and win the pot. Good luck to you, man. You know. But if you're not a lucky person, pot odds mean shit. So.
Yeah. Well, I was asking because I've been beat out being a 49-1 favorite on the turn, and
buddy, I've been like 400-1 favorite with one pull at the deck and lost like 100 times. But you know, pot odds don't mean nothing. You know, the most important thing in poker is, as far as I'm concerned, and this is what I've gone more back to than anything, is when you know you're beat and your life's on the line, you got to lay it down. That's it. In a cash game, pot odds mean a lot, but in a tournament, pot odds don't mean near as much as laying down when you're beat.
Yeah.
But anyhow, I can only take one question from you today because I got another call coming in.
Alrighty.
All right, so give me a call next week. I'll answer any more you need.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. Welcome to the Mouthpiece. This is Mikey.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Oh, well, I've had better days, but I'm all right. How about you?
Good, I'm good. How's the little series of poker going for you?
Well, it was going good. I had a shot to win the horse, the 50K horse. I got fucked. I had a shot to win the 5K 08, the 2 days before, the day before the horse started. Got fucked there. So, you know, I'm getting a little fucking, but 3 deep cashes and 3 final table bubbles.
Oh, yeah. How long do you think the main event's going to last this year?
I don't know, man. I just can't wait for this all to end. This is like I don't even know how to compare this to. This is like being strung up on a tree and somebody leaving you there with no food. I mean, it's very hard. Yeah, it's really hard. It sucks. I hate it. I'm glad it's ending soon.
So, is there any chance that you're getting in the Midnight Madness time on Social Poker?
The what?
The Midnight Madness?
When's that start?
12 o'clock to midnight.
Well, man, I'm usually in a tournament at midnight. If I ain't in a tournament at midnight, I'm usually sleeping. But, yeah, I'll be playing a lot. I'll be doing a lot of stuff at Full Tilt, you know, because that's my home site there. But right now, I'm just concentrating on trying to get the stuff for the World Series done.
Yeah.
But you got it, man. Thanks for the call, man. Call anytime. Yeah. Mike, the Mouth here. What can I do for you?
Hey, Mike, what's going on, man? This is Kawana from Oklahoma City.
Kawana from Oklahoma City. What's up, buddy?
Nothing, man. What's going on?
Oh, nothing. Sitting here in the Bellagio Suites, talking to you, hanging out, wondering how I could have won the 50K horse and how I could have won the 5,008 and how I'm sitting here fucking doing nothing.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with my boys, man. We're just calling in. Love your show.
Thanks, man. We love you too.
Appreciate that, man. Hey, man, I just want to ask you a couple of things. First of all, are you still on the horse?
No, didn't you hear what I just said, you fuckhead? I said I just got fucked and knocked out.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, well, fucking listen up, man. I got 16th. They fucked me. I got my 3 kings beat by aces up. The guy filled on the river for a $700,000 pot. Then I got fucking... I'll fucking describe it to y'all later, man. I just got fucked.
Well, man, how do you deal with putting yourself in the absolute best position, you know, at that point in time and never winning? It feels like...
Buddy, you don't understand. I have the chip lead or one of the top 5, like in every tournament, and I can never win a chip. I can't win a pot inside 2 tables. You understand that? When it gets inside 2 tables, I can never win a pot. And everybody's like, oh, Mike don't win because he's not a closer. Mike ain't a closer because he never wins a fucking pot inside 2 tables.
Man, I feel you. I mean, how do you do, seriously, though, what are some of the things that you do to get through the losing streaks?
To get through the losing streaks, I don't know, jerk off more. Fucking slap my girlfriend around a little bit harder. Fuck my cat in the ass. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I got one more question for you, man. Well, you know when you're in a hand, you know you have the best of it, but you put your opponent on a major draw. I mean, is it ever right to fold it, even though you're ahead at that point?
Are you fucking
know
crazy? Yeah, well, I mean, I shouldn't say that. I should say that if if I'm playing in a tournament, right, and I got huge chips, but I got control of the table, and some guy has more chips than me, shoves in on me, and even though I think he's on a draw, I'll fold a big hand because I don't want to play a big pot with a chip leader. If that's what you're talking about. I mean, even if I think, like, let's say I got two queens and the flop comes Jack 9, 7 with two hearts, and I bet out pretty big, and he shoves in on me, and he's a chip leader. I mean, I'm just never going to call there. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what you're talking about, yeah, I'm going to fold. But that you got to find, it's going to be a very tough situation in between.
Yeah. How'd you enjoy the study win, man?
Yeah, that was cool. I'll be down there in November.
Me and my boys, placed it. I placed in I just played in the 100 plus 20, like, I think on the 23rd or something like that.
Right.
In May, and I actually, oh man, I donked them off at the end, like, right around the bubble. I melted down, and,
Don't feel bad. You'll do that plenty of times, man. I've done it many times. Melting down.
Because, like, the first major really tournament, like, type, and then, like, this is how big it was, and the media and all that, For me personally, I felt that was a big accomplishment, so.
Yeah, well, there'll be plenty more. Thanks for the call, man. Give me a call anytime.
All right, well, appreciate it. Yeah, I love the show. We'll be back on. Call you again next Thursday, man.
Hey, thanks so much, bud. Bye.
Hey, good luck.
Thanks. Mike the Mouth here. What can I do here for you?
What's up?
What up, Joe? Who's this? Who am I talking to?
Oh, just hanging out. It's raining its ass off here, so I'm stuck inside.
Well, who the fuck is it? Who am I?
Ryan from Oklahoma.
Who are you?
My name's Ryan from Oklahoma.
Ryan from Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma City. Where?
Yeah, Oklahoma City.
Ah, Oklahoma. I just had a guy from Oklahoma City just call me.
Oh,
Yeah, you're like the second one.
yeah? What?
You're like the second one today.
Oh, really? That's cool.
And it's raining out there, huh?
Yeah, it's been raining all week.
Yeah, I heard like they had like 20 inches in Texas.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I saw for the first time in my life a urban flood advisory on the TV.
Urban flood advisory. Well, my good friend, I look out the window of this Bellagio Suites Hotel, and I see the wind just kind of like barely breezing. The sun's shining nice and bright, and 95 degrees. I think maybe you live in the wrong town.
I think so, man. But
What can I do for you today? Any questions for me?
yeah, I was going to ask you about I saw on your blog that you won a bunch of prop bets.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't win as many as I should have. I needed to make the final table to make some real money. And since I had the final table all but wrapped up and found a way to take it up the ass for like the 18th tournament in a row, it only came to about 30,000 in wins.
That's too bad. What kind of stuff do you guys bet on? Just anything and everything?
Yeah, anything and everything.
That's cool. So, how's that weight loss prop bet going?
Well, I gained 10 pounds since I made the bet.
Yeah, well...
Well, I haven't tried yet. I haven't really done anything, I'm just basically been playing tournaments every day and eating McDonald's on my way in.
Yeah. Well, it's a big time right now. Gaining a few pounds is all right.
Yeah, I'm all right, man. I'm just looking forward to today. I'm taking the day off. First day off in 7 days. Taking tomorrow off, and that'll be 2 days in a row off, and then possibly playing Saturday. I got to check a look at the schedule and figuring out what I'm doing from there.
That's cool. Yeah, man, I think you can do the weight loss one.
Oh, yeah, I'll get it done. I'll get it done. If I don't get that done, I'm quitting life. So,
yeah.
Oops, I farted.
You can wake up every fucking day and play poker with the shit luck you've got. You can lose 50 pounds.
Alrighty, I'll do it. Well, thanks for the call, man. Give me a call anytime.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, take care. Bye. Mouthpiece, this is Mikey.
Hey, Mike, this is Jamal from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Hey, Jamal, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Hey, I've watched every one of your episodes. I love the show. Keep it going.
Oh, thanks a lot. We're planning on keeping it going. We're planning on making it something real big, hopefully. And we're hoping here in the next 6 months we'll get some kind of cable network to pick up the show and make it really big and make it something real funny that everybody's going to enjoy.
That's great. Sorry to hear about the horse event for you. We were rooting for you here in Nebraska.
Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. I had plenty of chips with a shot to win it. You know, the difference is the chip count I had in a limit tournament to a no limit tournament is I know that not only do I have to play perfect, but you got to hold cards when you're playing limit poker. And I'm not so sure I played perfect. I think I made a couple mistakes. But it was just not meant to be. The first 10 off the deck, I lost half my chips in a really, really sick hand with 3 kings versus queens and aces, and he hit a queen on the end, and you know, it was just, you'll see that on TV when it comes out, and it just sucked, man. Everything just went wrong. I picked up four to a flush, 4 to a low, 4 to a straight, and the stud 8 or better right away, and I hit paint, pair every time. So I just never hit a card when I needed to, and it just wasn't meant to be. But, you know, I bubbled 2 final tables in a row, the Omaha 8 or better on Saturday, and then I wake up Sunday, start the horse, and do it again. And it's a lot of fight. I don't know how much fight I got left in me.
Well, we hope you keep fighting out here. Speaking of limit poker, I had a question.
All right.
For somebody who wants to grind out at the 10-20 level and limit hold'em, what are some of the better casinos to do that in, and what are some of the better times during the day to do that?
Well, it depends if you're aggressive or not. Like during the day, you get a lot of the older people that you could like steal a lot from, because I used to play 10, 20, 20, 40, and the games are a lot tighter, but they're also a lot easier to grind and steal from them. So it depends. If you're looking for a looser game, more of the swing shift is always better between 8 and 1 a.m. If you're looking to play in a game with your bankroll not so volatile, where you can steal a lot from some of the older players that have been around that just they show up every day, then it's day shift. So it just depends what your style is and what you're looking for.
Okay, and then one more question if you got the time.
Yep.
For somebody who's looking to move out to Vegas and doesn't really know a lot of people out there, what are some of the neighborhoods you probably don't want to move into?
Well, there's only 2 neighborhoods you want to move in, and that's Summerlin or Green Valley. So that's east or west. I live east. I live in Green Valley Ranch, so it just depends where you want. And there's also one other place called Southern Highlands too. So there's like 3 different places maybe.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for your time today, man, and keep the fun alive.
All right, you got it, buddy. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Tomorrow I'll be on the lookout for a new reality show coming up on the Game Show Network because I'm going down and filming it. I can't really talk much about it. I've been told confidentially to not talk about it. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. I'll be there tomorrow night filming it. I'll be back here Saturday in Vegas. Hopefully I'll get in another tournament before the main event. And hopefully I'll make my final table to keep my final table streak going at 10 years and give me a shot at bracelet number 3. This is Mike the Mouth Matiso. You've been watching the Mouthpiece. Thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you all next week. Remember to call in 1-877. I got it. 1-877-675-1306. Remember to call in. That's 1-877-675-1306. I'm out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Later.